God will not bless anything, any place, or any person, any church where there is disorder and confusion. God's blessings will never be in any place, any person, or over anything that is full of confusion and disorder. Why? Because increase, multiplication, addition, fruitfulness, these are only things that can only be enhanced with order. Look at the human body. In Genesis chapter 2, the Bible said God made man in his own image. God came down, took, not from heaven, took a material of this earth, shaped it into a form of human flesh. Shaped and modeled everything into a human being's body. It was after a container of God's breath had been shaped in form of a mud before God now came to the other side of man, bent down, and then breathed into that being into. Someone say into. Say it again. Into. If God does not have something into which he can put something, he will never add anything. And before God imparted his dimension into that thing, before he became a man, God has to first of all create a container. Think about the tabernacle. When God told Moses to build the tabernacle, he warned him very many times. He said, make sure you do it exactly according to the pattern that was shown you. And listen to me. The Bible said, after Moses has done everything exactly according to how God has told him, and the Bible said, and it came to pass that when everything was set in order, then the glory of the Lord filled the temple. If you don't have a place in order, if one thing was out of shape, if one element was in the wrong place, how many of you know God will not certify or bring his presence to come to add to verify, to come to congratulate, as it were, what you have done, because something is done wrong. If Moses has misplaced one of the items in the wrong way, how many of you know God will not have come down with that glory? Anybody know what I'm talking about? The same thing with Solomon's temple. Anybody hear that? When Solomon's temple was filled, the glory didn't come down. When they were building, the glory didn't come down at any single time. The Bible said when everything was in place, and listen to this, he said when the sound of the trumpets connect everybody, everything are together like one voice to make one noise in the place where everything is perfectly set in order and there is no confusion or disorder or disjointedness. The glory came again. The point I'm making is that simple. Multiplication, addition, increase of blessings will not come into a place that is full of disorder and confusion. Why? 1 Corinthians chapter 14:33 says, for our God is not the author of confusion.